Love performing public comedy or just obsessed with asking for the manager? At Karma Strikeout, we're going to sarcastically mock the senseless screaming and obnoxious antics of those Karens who are a total eyesore. Grab your popcorn and get ready to laugh right in their faces. Well, look at these two ladies battling it out to see who has the stronger scalp. It was such a clunky hair-pulling match that even the burly security guards were breaking a sweat trying to break it up. In the end, everyone's hair was a total mess, and the guards finally breathed a sigh of relief. A bunch of CEOs decided to turn a McDonald's into a free circus with a display of enthusiastic vandalism. The shop is a total wreck. The staff are bearing the brunt of it, and those performers are now just waiting for the day they have to report to the local police station.
Homegirl makes the security guard.
Yo, I need officers right now. Do you hear?
Goodness, a fast food war broke out because some guy got hangry and lost his mind. The comedy routine wrapped up when he dropped his phone, struggled to pull up his pants, and finally waddled away in shame while everyone watched in pure exhaustion.
Man, give me my fucking phone, bitch!
With fucking McDonald's, while fucking play games with fucking O'Mary's.
Making an entrance with a career-ending move, a passionate female employee smashes a fast food joint to pieces. After finishing the job, she naively waits to collect her paycheck, only to find that what's actually waiting for her is a compensation combo and an invitation to the police station.
Have fun cleaning! Have fun cleaning! Oh my God, did I do this? Did I do this? Oh my God! Silly me, why would I? Oh shit, why would I? Oh shit, why did I do that too? Fuck you, fuck James. I'll be here to collect my check and fuck this fucking job. Oh damn, that too. Damn. Bye y'all. Have a good one. Don't eat their food, by the way. It's not fully cooked. They don't watch.
Throwing things to start trouble, the customer ran straight into a combat mode employee. She instantly caught a rapid-fire punch combo and a savage Muay Thai knee clinch. In the end, the female customer was left battered and swollen, while the employee sadly ended up losing their job. Parking lot arena turned into a comedy skit straight out of GTA. These heroes were throwing wild kicks all over the place, while the big guy who ran over to intervene just ended up exhausted. The result? One person down on the ground, another bolting away, and the bystanders rushing to stop the chaos before someone ended up behind bars.
boxers. What's up,
That don't matter. Come on. Protest, but protest right.
Who says old age means weakness? Two elderly ladies organized a full-blown 1v1 slapping championship right in the cramped space of an elevator. Once the round ends, they'll probably call a truce and go back to babysitting. The older the ginger, the more pungent the spice. Welcome to the Waffle House Circus, where two female employees turned the kitchen counter into a wrestling ring. The guy who tried to intervene was unlucky enough to take an omelet platter straight to the face. The result? Diners got to watch a comedy show for free.
She do that heroin on.
Refusing to pay $1.75 for sauce, three young ladies went wild and trashed a restaurant just to vent their anger. That expensive tantrum concluded with all three in handcuffs facing criminal charges. Talk about life-ruining savings. Wielding a meat cleaver with plans to be a hero in Brazil, the guy instead got taken care of by a local mob. Poor soul, he didn't even finish brandishing his blade before getting a total beatdown.
Quebra, Matheus! Deixa, vai apanhar! Racista, vagabunda! Criança racista, volta pra China!
Having too much free time leads to mischief, as these ladies turned a laundromat into a high-energy 10v10 arena. The clothes didn't even get a chance to get clean before hair started falling everywhere, following a series of hair-pulling brawls. In the end, nobody got any washing done, and everyone just headed home, clutching their messy, disheveled heads. Thinking that using their size to overwhelm her would be easy, three sisters confidently jumped in to gang up on one girl and ended up tasting bitter defeat. All three were neatly taken down. They acted like kindergarten bullies, only to go home hiding their faces in total embarrassment. Taking a health obsession way too far, a high young man turned the produce aisle into his personal stage. He nearly landed butt first right onto a prickly pineapple. In the end, the pile of fruit was sadly ruined, leaving the audience completely speechless. The 2-on-1 clash in front of the grocery store turned out to be a total comedy show. The troublemaker uncle ended up pulling his own teammate down, and then both of them got so dazed from the beating that they turned around and started clobbering each other. Despite the numerical advantage, they ended up with nothing but total confusion.
Give my fucking keys, bitch!
Knock his ass out.
Those are my fucking keys!
That's my bad. I gotta name shit. Alright, alright. Juneteenth.
Now play with these people again! I'm gonna fuck you up again! Pussy!
Come on, kid.
Speechless at the lady composing biological weapons with her bare hands right in the middle of a restaurant and tossing them around recklessly. The grand finale, our beauty earned herself a direct ticket to the station to serve some time, leaving everyone else behind absolutely traumatized. The cafeteria turned into a full-blown 30 vs 30 martial arts convention. Everyone rushed to join the combat like they were afraid of missing a trend. The result? The food was completely trashed. Stomachs were left growling, and bodies were covered in bruises. Proof that idle hands really do the devil's work. Just because he couldn't keep his mouth shut in the group chat, the guy in the NASA shirt got a harsh lesson from his friend in black with a face-first takedown. So much for acting like a tough guy, only to be chased back to his seat with a chair. How absolutely humiliating. Speechless with this roller rink hero. While two young ladies were busy exchanging words, a guy jumped in to take advantage of the chaos with his misbehaving feet. The result? The young man served himself a direct ticket to the police station, leaving behind an incredibly cringy comedy show for the kids to witness. The drama queen has descended upon the fast food joint. This lady pelted the staff with items non-stop, topping it off by hurling a tray that smashed the menu screen to pieces before leaving behind a total mess. Talk about a child in an adult's body.
You got the right motherfucker when you go Southern hospitality.
Not hyped enough by the party, these ladies launched a fierce bottle-smashing combat right outside the club. The wild brawl turned the area into a literal dumpster fire, and in the end, nobody left looking glamorous. Just a total hilarious mess of disheveled outfits and chaos.
Oh, shit!
Pourquoi vous me cassez les couilles ici là? Putain! J'ai dit gauche, j'habite à côté, bordel de merde!
Give it up for these bored folks blocking traffic. They ran straight into a grumpy, stout Frenchman who took matters into his own hands, tossing them one by one onto the curb. The result? The crowd's energy completely fizzled out, and they ended up lying quietly on the ground like good little children.
On travaille nous aussi, on a des familles. Allez, madame, allez, je travaille, je suis agriculteur. Laissez passer là maintenant. Je l'ai un petit peu de Je l'ai un petit peu
Turning a convenience store into a wrestling ring, two young beauties enthusiastically exchanged martial arts until the whole place was leveled. In the end, the merchandise was trashed and the customers had to quietly slink away to the self-checkout just to make a quick escape.
Get that bitch. Yeah, bend it.
Thinking that being big made it easy to bully others, this guy aggressively charged in to pick a fight with a pink-haired lady outside the bar. Little did he know, he'd run straight into a martial arts pro, getting knocked out cold in an instant. Talk about inviting disaster and losing every bit of dignity. A startup fail for the ages. The thief snatched a purse only to have the driver slam the door shut, pinning his hand tight. After a series of baton strikes left his hand swollen, the guy was reduced to tears, begging for mercy while obediently waiting for the police to haul him away to the station.
¿Ya? ¿Estamos listos? ¿Estamos claros? Espera, tranquilo. Acaba de saltar una señora acá arriba. Acaba de saltar una señora. Señora, por favor. A la señora la saltó. Ahí. ¿Puede acompañar, por favor? La contratación de emergencia. Tiene que acompañarnos, está grabado, está grabado.
Seguimos recorriendo el país a través de nuestras 24 frecuencias. Estamos acompañándoles con rayos express en radio digital.
Dale, go! Go! Take your food, take your food, take your food.
Stopping by 7-Eleven just to buy fresh air, these two beauties casually used the microwave for free and then threw a destructive tantrum when the staff scolded them. After showing off by tossing their shoes to act tough, they ran off at lightning speed, laughing all the way, leaving every last bit of their dignity behind.
I'm working. I'm working. Take your fucking tools and leave. I gotta do this. Go away. I'm gonna beat your ass. Do it. Get it. Go away. Let me go. Look what they do. Let me somebody here, please. Look what they do. Look what they do.
Baby, put my window down, bro.
Thinking he looked like a total badass with a weapon in hand, the middle-aged man was instead taken down in an instant by a one-legged man in a wheelchair. Feeling absolutely mortified by the scene, the nephew ditched his uncle on the spot and made a quiet, hasty getaway.
Put Chuck to sleep. Damn, Chuck. Chuck did that to himself.
Another boss lady in her pajamas causing a scene at the fast food joint. Acting all high and mighty, she swiped everything off the counter and demanded the staff clean it up, only to end up being chased off by some guy until she was running for her life. Talk about a total embarrassment. Another Karen circus act. Acting all high and mighty, she swings her arm to splash water on someone, only to have the move backfire spectacularly. The consequence? She ends up giving herself a refreshing soak in a state of infinite embarrassment. Fail version of shooting the rapids. This lady stubbornly tried to climb up a downward moving escalator, forcing everyone to scramble out of her way. Her determination to get that cardio in at all costs ended with nothing but burning legs and the collective exasperation of every bystander.
She's still on me.
It was just a minor scrape, but this lady went beast mode and grabbed a literal brick to smash the other person's motorcycle, destroying property right in front of a camera. You'd better get your wallet ready, lady, because this repair bill is going to hurt. Loan sharking with a pair of pliers. Annoyed with the technician, this lady took it upon herself to snip the hydraulic hose of a forklift, trapping him high in the air. The consequence? An $8,500 repair bill to pay for her passion for destruction. Supermarket showdown. An aggressive male customer rammed his cart into an employee and confidently turned his back. He was instantly met with a lullaby strike that shut down his system and sent him rolling. The result? Meekly lying on the floor, counting stars in broad daylight. Cloud chasing in public gone wrong. This young man stole food to provoke the next table while dancing around brainlessly. The consequence? A plate shattered across his face before the entire restaurant teamed up to carry him out and toss him onto the sidewalk like a sack of potatoes. traveling or playing the fool? A drunk Western tourist stripped off his clothes and challenged Thai police to a fight. Meanwhile, the unfazed officers poked at his feet and filmed the scene. The aftermath left his wife and children in tears, while the man himself, now sober and shell-shocked, had to awkwardly head to the police station to offer a deeply embarrassing apology. Trying to make a quick getaway after causing trouble, the reckless driver floored it through a red light, only to take a lightning bolt hit from an innocent pickup truck. Thinking he'd escape, he instead found his car completely totaled. A classic case of reaping what you sow.
Holy hit and run, and then runs a red light. Oh, 911. Yeah, so I just had a hit and run, and then she ran around.
Holy shit. What? What? What are you telling me?
A lesson in survival. Running his mouth at a muscular powerhouse, this guy immediately caught a lightning-fast elbow strike. The result? An instant log out, leaving him perfectly well-behaved and napping while counting stars in broad daylight.
That's what I want to know. Your fucking mouth. Because I'm talking to my friend? No, that's bullshit. What? What is? Bro. Oh, fuck. Holy fuck. Bro, you just knocked his head. Dummy hard.
Use and abuse. And take pictures of himself. Not make what the fuck? You mad, homie.
Public power tripping gone wrong. After pulling a knife to intimidate some chola girls, this big boss Karen immediately received a fierce flurry of slaps. The result? She got beaten to a pulp and ended up wailing and screaming for the police to come save her life.
I walked by and I said, you guys have to. Alright, take pictures of us. Take pictures of us, Nay. Fuck, don't fucking touch me, bitch. Fuck her up, crazy! Fuck that bitch up! That's right! What the fuck? Don't be fuck. Call the cops, you fucking touched the.
Pulling out a mini pair of scissors to act tough, only to run straight into a brick wall. He was quickly disarmed and took a full self-defense punch combo that sent him crumbling. When scissors try to beat rock, the only result is a painful and pathetic beating like this.
Oh, there's blood all over.
Bored with a peaceful life. After splashing a smoothie to provoke a heavyweight employee, this big mouth girl immediately caught a flurry of punches that sent her accessories flying. She tried to threaten them with a chair, only to have it snatched away and get beaten to a pulp, while the friend who tried to intervene also caught some heat. The finale? A battered and pathetic mess. Acting like the final boss, this middle-aged man swaggered over to intimidate a younger guy. Little did he know he'd run into a martial arts pro, catching a follow-up kick and a takedown that sent him slamming onto the concrete for a peaceful nap. A truly humiliating total system shutdown. trying to look cool but followed the wrong script. With his hands casually in his pockets while picking a fight, this guy immediately tasted a total system shutdown. With a look of pure regret frozen on his face, he tumbled to the ground. A pathetic lesson for someone trying way too hard to act dangerous. Stormy bus ride! An old lady accidentally dropped a biological weapon on the floor. After getting kicked for it, she picked up the goods and hurled them back, sending passengers fleeing in a panic. In the end, the crowd ganged up on her, leaving her a total mess.
David foi bem natakado.
Battle of the Dresses. After being cornered, she suddenly unleashed a dangerous kick, followed by a lightning-fast right hook. The result? Her opponent took the full knockout combo in a shocking and unstoppable comeback.
Wow.